Good morning. I'm Nadishani Pereira, Executive Director of Transparency International Sri Lanka. So Transparency International Sri Lanka started monitoring observing the election with a focus on the misuse of public resources on the 9th of August. By now, we have received around 580 complaints from around the country. We have deployed observers at district level covering every district, and also 177 electoral observers, and they are submitting their information using our website www.apesalli.lk, which is also open for citizens to submit their observations about the misuse of public resources. Now, as Transparency International Sri Lanka, why for a long time we have been engaging in election observation, focusing on the misuse of public resources, is because the misuse of public resources anytime, and especially during an election, is a form of corruption, is a form of abuse of power. And when public resources, that are the resources of the people, are used by candidates for their election campaign, then the election, the freeness and the fairness of the election, that is affected. You affect the level playing field, and you're abusing your power to use resources that belong to the citizens to promote, to use for your campaign. And very clearly under the law, and very specifically described by the gazette that is issued by the Election Commission, addressed to the public officials of the country, it is described that from the day the nominations are handed over and until the day the elections are announced, in this period, any act that is done by the public officials using public resources, including public officials' time, knowledge, to directly or indirectly promote a candidate or bring a disadvantage or harm another candidate, amounts to misuse of public resources and amounts to a violation, amounts to an unlawful act and a crime. This is a punishable offense, which is what we are observing. Because if we, more than anything, want a free and fair election like all of you, this is the foundational pillar of a democracy, is when the citizens who have the sovereign right of the nation, we are the right holders, the people. This is our opportunity, the starting point in a democratic framework, where we appoint our representatives. Our representatives who will take critical decisions for the next couple of years in our country, affecting our lives, the ability whether people can live with dignity, whether people's rights are going to be protected, whether the country's economy is going to be recovered, and our security, every aspect of our lives, the future, whether our young people have a future. All of these decisions are made by those whom the people decide to entrust, to hand over our power to. So that decision, people should be allowed to make that decision without interference, without certain candidates using public resources that have been entrusted to them in trust as stewards to manipulate the campaign, to get an advantage over others. Imagine if one candidate or two candidates can use the entire public sector and resources for their campaigns, then while competing with others who need to use personal resources, you will only hear a louder noise from that candidate. So this is not a free and fair election then. So this is why TISL is deeply concerned about the ongoing misuse of public resources that we are observing. We have taken action, like I said, by now, within this period, which is not too much of a time, We have received over 500 complaints and taken action, verified, taken action or around 300. Others we are processing. Now, we have been, with the complaints we have made to the election dispute resolution units of the Election Commission in the districts as well as in Colombo, they have been able to take preventive action. So stop an abuse before it actually happens. But also with regard to those that have already been done, we have also submitted complaints, and there we really need to see accountability. I understand from the people's point of view, people also see the abuse of public resources, and people earnestly want to see repercussions for those who are abusing public resources. So here we call upon the authority entrusted here is the Election Commission to take stern action. So to give few examples of the types of misuses we have seen the misuse of the human resource. Public officials are public property. Public officials are sustained by the taxes paid by citizens. Public officials' knowledge, their time, that belongs to the people. That is a public resource. But we see public officials, there are two categories. Some have the political rights, but the senior categories, they do not have the political rights. During an election, they cannot use their time, their position to promote a candidate. But we see them doing that. We see them even attending certain rallies, directly, indirectly promoting candidates, and this is a violation. And you are also violating your sacred duty as a public official to serve the country, to take good care of public resources, and you are guilty of a crime. And then we see the misuse of public vehicles, time and time again, a lot. Buses, the CTB buses being used to transport supporters, people for rallies from one district to another district, including helicopters. We see this. We also see public places being used to promote candidates, like grounds or buildings being dedicated for one candidate. These are the resources of the people. It's what belongs to the people being used to promote a candidate. We see the abuse of the power, the decision making. Everybody got to know through the news that the government announcing various reliefs and other benefits targeting different groups of voters. We know the decision, for example, to write off the debts of the farmers, certain subsidies and other this type of support being extended to fishermen, to the estate workers' salaries, to the public officials. We are not against people receiving any form of benefit from the state. Of course, we would welcome that, and people are in dire need. But using this time, right now, to announce this is you abusing that power you have, because by that you are indirectly promoting a candidate. And that is wrong, that is an abuse, and you are influencing the voter. As voters, we need to also understand how come these benefits are being announced right now. Isn't it a way to manipulate my free thinking in my ability to discern about who is the actual leader we want for this nation? So the citizens also need to be smart enough to understand and not allow their vote, the precious vote, that most powerful thing you have as a citizen in a democratic nation, to be bought by somebody abusing their power. But we are also telling the Election Commission to take stern steps about this. So basically, and also, of course, we must mention the Presidential Media Unit. Again, it belongs to the people. It's a public resource. You cannot use it to promote a candidate. And it is disheartening, and we are very deeply concerned to see this continuously happening. the media space, of state media space, time, this belongs to the people. And there is a law, that they have to provide equal time, that is equal time to the candidates. So state media, then the presidential media unit, these are serious issues because the reach is island-wide. It is a serious matter. So we call upon citizens once again. You have the apesali.lk website. You can easily access it via your phone, mobile phone. You're most welcome. In fact, we appeal to you to support us in this endeavor of observing the misuse of our resources, to support certain candidates, because this is an abuse. To provide information so that we can also take action to submit those complaints. We also call upon the Election Commission to use that power that is entrusted and to take maximum measures to uphold the integrity of this election. We finally call upon all the candidates. Your action now demonstrates what kind of a leader you will be if you are elected. If for the campaign you are acting in an unlawful manner, if you are abusing the resources of the people, then you are also telling people how you will lead the nation. And people are awakened, people understand, and people are watching, and people will not allow their precious vote, their sovereign right, to be bought over. Thank you.